G-Day, people! This is Sharpino here, welcome you guys to episode number 24 of the Pokémon Shield and Sword Let's Play. If you guys are excited for today's episode, and of course you're a proud member of the Sharp Squad, make sure that button down below for us, because as always, your support is greatly appreciated. In the last episode, you guys, we did take on not only the Chairman Rose, who had led about Eternatus, the Darkest Day Pokemon, but we were also able to bring about Zacian and Zamazenta's assistance in helping us not only take out Eternatus, but for us to capture it as well. Today we are going to take on the Champion Leon that we were supposed to do in the last episode before we were so rudely interrupted by fucking Chairman Rose. But now he's been put away apparently for his crimes. So let's have a look at the team that we're rocking with today. So we have ourselves Bruce, Big Brucey, the Arctovish, Esmeralda, the Hatterene, Hathi, the Copperaja, Bangalore, our starter, the Rillaboom, hashtag Rookie Game, Basilisk, the Sendaconda, and Tina, the Boltund. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the episode. Oh my god, guys, today's the day. It is finally happening. We are taking on Leon. Challenge Sharpino. Yes, I'm here, folks. Oh, there's an item. Hello, what's this? An air balloon. Oh, cool. Alright. We're just running around at the speed of sound. Okay, now we're back in the center. So we're now heading over to the stadium, where the final battle is about to go down in all the Galar, ladies and gentlemen. Up, 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 and away. Hey, Sharpino! You're the strongest! Challenge Sharpino! Woo! Sharpino, 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 yeah! Okay, here we go. This is the final match against the champion. The championship match! Are you ready to face Leon? I'm ready to beat him. Then change into uniform and head out onto the pitch. Here we go. Leon's our champion. Beat him, champion. Don't give up, Sharpino. See, I got some crowd there. And you Sharp Squad right here. Freaking the Sharp Squad in my corner. That and against the rest of this crowd. I don't know how we're going to do it, but let's do it how we do it. My matches are always sold out. But this, I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Sharpino. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed for a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Come on, Sharpino. Let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that will change Galar forever. We're going to have an absolutely champion time! Any more interruptions? If there is anyone who should stop our battle from happening, let you speak now or forever hold your peace. Nope, it's finally happening. Okay, now I know where freaking Hop get that from. Here we go. Aegis Slash. Woo, he ain't kidding around. Wow, he was not kidding around. It's one of the duties of the champion to get the crowd fired up. Alright. We got Crunch, which is super effective. King Shield. You bitch. Are you serious? That is irritating to say the least. Alright. Now we've got 2 attack reductions. Who would be a good matchup for this? I guess Sandaconda would be the best. Let's go ahead and bring out Sandaconda. I can't believe we got done by King Shield. Are you serious? On the first fucking turn. Stance change. And goes for a Sacred Sword. Wow, that was a good call then to make the swap. And he's level 62. Okay. Let me guess. King Shield. Okay, you can do that all you want. That ain't gonna change shit, okay? We are protected. Alright, let's go for an Earthquake. We still get some decent damage though. A super effective hit. I'd expect nothing less from your team. Okay, now it's going to change stance. Shadow Ball. Whoa! Okay, that's not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, I probably know he's going to go for Sacred Sword, but I'm going to try to kill it with the Earthquake here. Or is he going to go for King Shield? Goes for a full restore. How perfect! You've left it in open attack form for my Earthquake to do the damage. Urgh, let's do it! Hearthy! Alright, that's how we do it. Yes! Cinderace. Oh, the Scorbunny that we left behind. Oh, she's coming back. That Cinderace is coming back. But luckily we got Brucey over here. Let's go Brucey. Big bad Bruce taking on Cinderace. And if you like Cinderace, hey, I'm not saying anything bad about Cinderace. I just personally don't like Cinderace. That's just me. Alright, let's go for a Liquidation on Cinderace. We're going to see Acrobatics come through here. Does a little bit of damage. Nothing too crash hot. In comes Liquidation. Does well over half. We get some leftovers recovery. Nice. Alright, let's go for another Liquidation. Acrobatics again. Down goes the Cinderace. Yeah, buddy. And Bruce is level 58. And we get some leftovers recovery. Nice. Alright, who's next? Dragapult. That is Ghost and Dragon. So... I guess Tina would be the best Pokemon for us. Let's go ahead and bring out Tina. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love this track though. Seriously, all the soundtracks from this game have been amazing. How could you hate on this? Ooh, Dragapult. The pseudo-legend of this generation. Unless I'm mistaken. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a Crunch on Dragapult. Outspeeds. Goes for Shadow Ball. Ooh, is it going to hurt? Ooh, that does some damage. And it gets a Speed Death Drop. That is irritating, to say the least. Okay, quite not enough to get the kill, but unfortunately I don't see how... Fuck it, I'm still going to go for it. Let's go for a Crunch. Hopefully the love will fight through. Alright, Shadow Ball's going to come through. And... Nah. Oh boy! Alrighty. Okie dokie. Okay. We could try to use Brucey to bring back in to the full restore, because all that's left after this is, oh yeah, he's got 6 Pokemon. What am I thinking? Alright, let's go ahead and max revive on Tina. So I really feel like Tina's going to be pretty handy late game there. So we'll go ahead, revive her. Flamethrower. Aiming for super effective hits will be a surefire way to claim victory. Okay, so this Dragapult has got everything. It's got Flamethrower. Oh, man. Hearthy, I really hate to do this, but I need to max revive also my Basilisk, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't like using Pokemon as sacrifices to the lambs, but unfortunately, I need to do this, guys, in order to do some stuff. Alright, so down goes Hearthy. Sorry, Hearthy. I'm sorry! Sorry! Okay. Now we'll bring back in Tina. Tina's back, baby! Coming back to finish what she started. Alright, let's go for a Crunch. Shadow Ball's going to come through. Does the same damage. No Speed Death Drop, which is good. And Crunch will finish off the Dragapult with an unnecessary crit. A critical hit! Ha! Pretty good challenger. If only that would have happened the first time, then we wouldn't have had to go through this dilemma, but whatever. It happens, it happens, it happens. Bangalo, 59. Esmeralda, 59. And Tina, 61. Nice. Level ups for everybody. Next up is Haxorus. Ooh. Okay, this is, yeah, this is gonna be definitely a doozy. Let's go ahead and bring in Esmeralda. Hopefully it doesn't have a poison type move, but you just never know, guys. You just never know. Alright, here comes Haxorus. My guess is it will have some sort of steel or poison type move, but we'll see what happens. And also has Mold Breaker, if you just want to, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for a Dazzling Gleam on the Haxorus. Has Iron Tail, but misses. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Because Iron Tail is fucking 75% accuracy. It is weakest. I mean, it's strong, don't get me wrong. Seismitoad. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in Bangalo. If I can put it that Seismitoad. Bring it in, Bangalo! Here's the Seismitoad. Rightio, let's go ahead and go for a Wood Hammer. Here it comes! Bop! Quite effective. Down goes the Seismitoad. Ooh, he takes some recoil damage though. And Basilisk is level 60. Okay. Charizard is the last Pokemon. Okay. We have quite effective Rock Slide, so you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Basilisk here. And unfortunately, like every other match I've had, Basilisk has to be the one to Dynamax. I'm not finished having the champion Titan here. And I won't let anyone else finish it for me. Rightio, here's Charizard. You're going to Gigantamax. I'm going to Dynamax into Max Rockfall. I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time! Here we go. Oh boy. Game Freak's boner right here. Alright, it may not be Gigantamax, but it's certainly going to be a Dynamax time. So let's go ahead and, for the 5th or 6th time since I've had this Sandaconda, let's go ahead and Dynamax it. Here we go. So Charizard's probably going to outspeed because it went first. Max Overgrowth. Ooh! It has a Grass type move! Ooh! That's gonna hurt! The good news is we get the recovery off the grass terrain, but seeing how much damage that did, I don't know if this is gonna kill. I'll be very surprised if it does. But here we go, Max Rockfall. Quite not enough to get the kill though. And we get a Sandstorm going. So maybe the Sandstorm actually might be the death of this, the best of Charizard over here. Okay, so since Grass is coming our way here, I'm going to go ahead and swap into Bangalo, predicting the swap into the Grass type move. I know I'm kind of cancelling my Dynamax here, but it's going to die. I should have just let it stay in. I don't care. Max Overgrowth. Here we go. So we're going to see a Max Overgrowth happen here on Bangalo. Look at that damage though. It's laughable. Laughable. And, oh, not enough to get the kill on the Charizard though. God damn. Okay, so now we're going to see a Fire type move come our way here. So, I'm going to swap over to Bruce. Because I'm guessing a G-Max Fire attack move is coming our way. Hopefully Bruce can withstand it. I doubt it can, but you just never know. Max Airstream. Oh, it was going for the Air type move. And unfortunately, Bruce could not withstand that at all. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Nope, not happening. Oh, Brucey, no! But that Sandstorm damage is the end of that Charizard, though. And I should have had a Pokemon with me, but it died. My time as champion is over, but what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Oh boy. And that is that. Okay. Okay. Is it all over? It feels like glow there. Oh wow, look at the stadium! The confetti! Yay! Our mum! Yay! Congratulations, Sharpino! You beat me, even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become the first-rate trainer. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Wow. And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I start looking ahead myself. It's time we adults start working on improving the here and now, for the sake of all that is to come. And you, Sharpino, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon, and keep on blasting ahead, in order to create a bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar, here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Sharpino! Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. Wow. What? What a conclusion. Wow. Whew. Unbelievable. Hey, the toxicities are there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of the game. However, it doesn't end here, ladies and gentlemen. There is actually some story left to do after this, these credits. There's a bit of post-story that is to be done because, hey, we haven't even caught the game legend yet. As always, the game legend always becomes available after the game, and in this case, it is no different. So, really happy with this game. I definitely enjoyed this game. Everything all about it, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing, and honestly, I couldn't have been happy with this game. Like, there was a few issues, don't get me wrong. Like, the game wasn't a flawless game, but I definitely think it was one of the best games that Game Freak has ever released. And anyone who thinks otherwise, I say it is a shame, because I personally think that Game Freak did such an amazing job. To all the people who said, fuck you Game Freak and all this bullshit, fuck you, because, you know, everything in life is not perfect, but at least we can appreciate the good that people try to make here. And honestly, this game has been nothing but absolute amazingness. Amazingness. I'm making my own word up. It's amazingness. It's just terrific, great, not perfect, but definitely up there. Like, one of the best games that has been released so far. So, I'm going to let the credits roll here, and I'm going to wrap this up here and say to you guys, thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you like the button down below, because as always, your support is great appreciated. Stay tuned for the post-game episode or two. I think there's a bit of story to go a bit after all this. And hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves. And until next time I see you guys in the next video, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later. And we're back, because there's always a bit more to do here. So, I decided to go ahead and continue recording here, because I do know there's a bit of stuff to do after this here. I thought I'd let the credits roll, but I knew there were some things that we had to do here. So I kind of tricked you guys in saying stay safe, stay sharp, but all good fun. Congratulations, champion. Here, I've got a little something for you as celebration. A Master Ball. The best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you will catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Professor Magnolia, why, you didn't have to come all this way. After everything Sharpino has achieved, it's really the least I can do. The wishing stars that make Dynamaxing possible are parts of Eternatus, and when Eternatus was awakened, Dynamax energy flooded the entire region. Because of that, Dynamax Pokemon were popping up all over, causing trouble across all of Galar. But Sharpino and his friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomenon has long been an important part of Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamaxing correctly in the days to come. So, young Sharpino, please do what you believe is best. Poor Professor Magnolia. It seems she's quite bothered by the chairman's actions since she helped carry out so much of the research into Dynamaxing for him. Yes, that is quite a shame, but adventure to your heart's content, the Galar region is yours to explore. Is that right? Well, I do know that there is something for us waiting inside Hop's house. Let's go ahead and have a gander, shall we? As we head into here, let's go upstairs and have a look, eh? There's a Pokeball with a Charmander in it. You read the letter attached to the Pokeball. If you're reading this, Sharpino, then I'm leaving this special Charmander to you. Let's have a real fiery battle again soon. Best, Leon. So this Charmander that you get here actually does become a Gigantamax Charizard here. So that's absolutely awesome that we now have that. I actually gotta get the one for my sword one and put it on here, because why the hell not, eh? Alright, so I do know that we have to go ahead and head over to the research areas. Let's go ahead and fly over. That's the professor's house. Let's go to Wedgehurst, because that is, I mean, we could have just pretty much rode down here, but we have to go speak with Sonia, because we're here to talk about certain things that's happening. Apparently she's not here. Okay. So, where do we have to go now? I know it says there is post-story, I do know that much, but do I have to go to the professor's house maybe? So let's go to the professor's house. We'll go ahead and figure out, because I do know that there is some sort of post-story here. Just got to figure out how to activate it. You will have the chance to meet many Pokemon and trainers in the wild area. You may even encounter Dynamax Pokemon in such places. Put your faith in your partner and push yourself to greater heights. I can see some good shiny hunts happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely looking forward to it. So, it doesn't have anything else for us to do here, but I know, I'm just trying to remember how you... We were meant to, like, ride outside somewhere to the Slumbering Weald or something. Ah, that's what we're supposed to do here. We're supposed to go Slumbering Weald. So let's head back into the Slumbering Weald, because I do believe that is where... I believe Hop is waiting for us over there. And we're going to a Squirtle and a Rookidee. Nice. At least all of our Pokemon are healed up, so that's a good thing. Alright. And just as we turn left, the Rookidee is right there, right next to it. So let's encounter both of them. So I think that's why they showed you a little snippet of the thing at the front there, but nevertheless, let's continue. So, Grubbin, again, Grubbin. Last episode you bothered me, now this episode you bothered me again. Go away, okay? Just stop. Out of here. Alright. So now we have to head back into the Slumbering Weald to head back to the altar. Something tells me that this is where we need to trigger the story. God damn it, are you serious? Wheezing, buddy, nobody cares at the moment. Nobody cares. I mean, your shiny looks pretty amazing, but no one cares at this point. Nobody cares. So let's continue on. Oh my god! They're everywhere! Stop! I was actually watching A-Drive. Oh, we're naturalizing Gap. I was watching A-Drive actually catch a shiny coughing and actually use a pretty good, excuse me, pretty good strategy in order to capture the. What's that? A Munna? I just run through a wild Corviknight. You don't scare me, Corviknight. I'm all good, buddy. I'm all good. Alright. So now we're going to continue. We couldn't avoid that Corviknight. It was just standing there like, hey, you want to catch me? Like, no, I don't want to catch you. I want to get past you. Just stop. Just stop and go away. C'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Alright. Now that that's done. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Alright, so now let's head over to here. Whatever here is. And there's Hop. So we did have to come back here. That's why it flashed this at you at the start. So here's Hop. Huh? Sharpino? What are you doing here in the woods? The truth is, you say you felt like something was calling you here? Mate, that's pretty uncanny. I've been thinking, you know, maybe the reason Zasha and Zamazenta chose a place like this to sleep was because no one ever comes here, and it's so quiet all the time. Bo, but I hadn't had the chance to tell you. Congrats on your victory, Sharpino. Honestly, Sharpino, I never thought you'd manage to beat my brother, the greatest champion Galar ever had. He was undefeatable until he met you. It's actually still pretty hard to believe. Really, you're amazing, Sharpino. So amazing, maybe, that I don't even realize just how amazing you really are. Sharpino, do you think... would you be up for one more battle? Why? Because I want to feel for myself the strength that defeated my brother, the greatest champion we've ever had. Come on, Sharpino. I'm ready when you are, so just say the word. Well, who says that Hop doesn't change? He doesn't miss a beat. Okay, so Hop is here, whoop-de-doo. Starts off with his beloved freaking double. I remember this bitch. You have fucking reversal. I remember that quite vividly. Thank you. Let's go for Ice Beam. Double Edge. Does a little bit of damage, nothing too major. In comes the Ice Beam! Does a little bit of damage, nothing too major. Alright, let's go for another Ice Beam. Double Edge. Again. That was a crit. That it was. But I'm actually glad you got a crit now because this Ice Beam now has the capacity to kill you. Take out this... yeah, get out of here. Esmeralda's level 60. Yeah. Good old big fat Brucey. Okay, next up is Snorlax. Anyone got any moves that are fighting type? No, we don't have like... aha. Let's go bring in Bangalore. Here's our bangin' Bangalore up against the Snorlax. Snorlax. Alright, let's go for a Wood Hammer. Here it comes. Whoppa! Yeah, that was gonna do some damage. Heavy Slam. I was gonna say that's gonna do too much damage, but whatever. Alright, let's go for another Wood Hammer to finish it off. Because he's got full restore! I freaking called it. I just knew this bitch was gonna do that. I just freaking knew it. Another Wood Hammer comes down. Okay, let's go for an Earthquake, and that should finish off the Snorlax. There we go. Snorlax is down. So right for your full restore shenanigans. Next up is Corviknight. Let's bring in Tina. Oh, Tina girl. Our Boltund, we request your assistance. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for a Wild Charge. Magna boosted. Should take out the Corviknight. And does not, because it is bulky as all hell. I mean, T's not exactly the most offensive. Goes for Brave Bird. Probably not enough to kill yourself, though. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Let's go for another wall charge and wrap it up, just in case you went for another full restore. I couldn't take the risk, Young Hop, because you're so unpredictable in that way. Okay, so a little bit of damage. T's level 62. Wants to electric terrain. Nah, I'm good. And half is level 59. Awesome. Inteleon. Okay, so Inteleon's coming in now. Does that mean we outspeed, or does Inteleon outspeed? Let's go for a wall charge. Do we outspeed? We do outspeed! And Inteleon's got no defense. It is a glass cannon. Down goes the Inteleon. Yeah. Get a bit of damage there. And Brucey's level 59. Wants in a Pincurchin. Let's go ahead and bring in the Basilisk. Let's bring in our Sandaconda, you know, the Pokemon that has really been such a help on the new transitional team over here. Alright, so Pincurchin is here. Let's go for an Earthquake on this biatch. Earthquake! Down goes the Pincurchin. Basilisk level 61. Last Pokemon, what you got? A Cramorant. That is the water flying type. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave Sandaconda in. Let's go for a Rock Slide. As it goes for Dive. Well, there it goes. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide now. It goes for Dive. Look at that, we swallow it. And it has a Arrokuda in its mouth. And Rock Slide's going to KO the Cramorant. As it spits a fish at me. Down goes the Cramorant. And Bangalore's level 61. Nuts! I didn't expect there to be such a gap between you and me, mate. Well, sorry, when you beat your brother Leon, what are you? So there really is no way I could ever beat you. I mean, you even beat my unbeatable brother. And if it wasn't for the two of you again, if it isn't the two of you again, I was wondering what all that noise was about. And if it isn't Sonia. Sharpino, congratulations on being Leon. Thank you. Taking it all in stride on your due. It's your due, eh? You cheeky thing. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be off assisting the professor? Hop, I'm actually not working as my grand assistant any longer. In fact, I'm the professor now. You are? And really, I've got the two of you to thank for that. I was just along for the ride on your adventure, but I ended up taking a real interest in the history of the Galar region, and I came to care for Pokemon even more than I ever had before. Ah, here. It's a book I wrote. I even signed it. That makes a collector's item. Ooh, maybe we could read it sometime. Professor Sonia's published writings. Her new discoveries about the Galar region's legends are recorded in this enjoyable read. I've already got my own copy, lined up to buy it on the day it came out. Aw, thanks Hop, that's so sweet. I'll sign a copy for you later. Anyway, I've got my grand's blessing and put out my first book under my own name. I think you can expect great things of the lovely Professor Sonia in the future, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I expect so. Sonia and Sharpino, you both amaze me. I've got a lot to live up to here. So, what are you young'uns doing here? Oh, right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You're putting the rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place. Can't just keep holding onto them forever, right? Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just about to do that. You forgot entirely, didn't you? What, you think you are now besties with Zasha and Zamazenta or something? That must be it, Sharpino. Why you felt like you were caught here? Let's put the sword and the shield back and say a proper thanks for all the help. Maybe if we do, we'll get to see Zasha and Zamazenta again someday. That is a true statement. Placing the rusted shield back in its place. Zashin, Zamazenta, thanks loads for helping us out. Took us a little while, but we brought back your precious relics after all. Look at that. It fits so perfectly. Alright, that about settles it. Sharpino, why don't you and I head back? What are you going to do, Sonia? I think I'll stay here a bit longer. I want to do a little more research here in the forest. My palpable spot detector is going off. Okay, who are these guys? Well, I thought I heard someone making some noise over this way. Oh, talk about debonair. Dude. Okay, clearly one of them is sword, one of them is shield, but dude, the guy on the right looks like he's got a dick on the head. Well. You wouldn't be the Professor Sonia who wrote the book Galar, A History. Hello, you bought my book? Why, yes, of course. I read it from cover to cover. Why, yes, of course. I even wrote an intranet review for it. That awful book was filled with lies, so we gave it 1 star. What? There are no lies printed in that book. That's just plain rude. I am Swordward. I am Shieldbert. We are the new kings of Galar. We're descendants of the first kings. More than that, we're celebrities. New kings? Descendants? Seriously, what are you on about? What exactly are you two supposed to be? Well. Could these things be here be the fabled sword and shield? Well, they certainly are dirty. They must be fake. I fear to touch them with my bare hands. What? Hey, don't go nicking those. We just returned them. Oh, do shut up. We only happened to pick up some things that were dropped on the ground. If you've got a problem with it, how about you prove to whom they belong, But there's no way anyone can prove who those ancient things belong to. Even if we can't prove it, they're really important to Zashin and Zamazenta. Oh goodness, such a plebeian, yet so pushy. If it's really so important to you, perhaps we should settle this with a battle. We celebrities who buy battles for twice what they're worth. What does that even mean? I'm the magnificent Shieldbert, and you're an opponent. Okay, so you don't even get a question, it's just straight into the battle against Shieldbert. What do you got, Shieldbert? You got a luxury ball there. You have Surfetched. Okay, so you're a fighting type. Okay, definitely not a good matchup for Brucey. Let's go ahead and swap into Esmeralda, because Esmeralda would definitely take on you a lot better. Leaf Blade. Huh? Wouldn't you have a, I don't know, a fighting type move? Wouldn't that be better? Iron Defense. You see how train and go for Iron Defense. What? Let's go for a Psychic Attack. Level 60, okay. Shieldbert ain't kidding around. Level 63, alright. Bronzong. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, if this thing has Levitate, we could be in a world of problems. So, let's bring in Huffy to try to take on this Bronzong here. Righto. In comes the Bronzong. Do you have Levitate, my friend? Do you have Levitate? Hypnosis. Well, we're not going to find out now. But I guess us being asleep will help us be able to heal up the rest of our Pokemon. So I guess it's not the worst thing to happen. Because, you know, we weren't really given much of an opportunity to heal up our Pokemon before. Let's heal up Tina. I think Tina's going to be definitely essential for this battle. Light Screen. Okay, so it's a Hypnosis and Light Screen. Let's try to wake up and go for an Earthquake. Extra Sensory. Earthquake, Levitate. Fuck. Alright, let's go for a Heavy Slam. It's pretty much the only move we can go for. We avoid the Hypnosis. Wow, it actually does some decent damage. So you know what? We're going to keep doing that. Until he puts us to sleep, because then we can bring in... we can bring in our Tina. Alright, so Hearthy is now asleep again. We're going to see an extra Sentry coming our way. Let's go ahead and swap over to Tina. But really, on our team, there's not really much we can really do to answer Bronzong. I want to know what Fire-type move that Gigantamax Hattrine had against us when we were taking on Bead. So maybe I can teach it to mine. Okay, so that does about 70 damage, so nothing too crazy. Let's go for a big old crunch. Oh yeah, there we go. Down goes Bronzong. Alright, so it was good that we took a turn then to recover. And Esmeralda's level 61. Next up is a Phalanx. That is fighting type. Alright, let's go ahead and bring back in Esmeralda. Phalanx looks like the little Kirby motherfuckers right there. It's like 5 little munchkins. There it is, the 5 little munchkins. Alright, let's go for a psychic. Phalanx goes for no retreat. So this gives it like an all boost around the board, but they can't swap out. No retreat. It's literally, they can't retreat. In comes the psychic. And there goes the Phalanx. There's got to be a good competitive set for Phalanx. Hopefully there will be a good video coming out soon. Last Pokemon is a Kling Clang. Okay, our Basilisk should be able to handle that. Swap out and bring in the Basilisk. Tish, no more warm-ups. It's time to beat you hollow. You say that, Shieldbert, and yet I have the upper hand here. You don't. Alright, let's go for an Earthquake. Use Protect. You little bitch. Okay, you protect yourselves. Whoop-de-doo. Now what? Gear Grind. 67 to 39. We should survive this. We survive. Yes! Come on, Santacon, bring it home with the Earthquake! There we go. Soft Sand boosted. Get the fuck out of here. Cling clang. Biatch. Yeah! Oh, how could this be? My Pokemon! Sorry. Shish, to somehow have defeated the adorable Pokemon I go strolling with, you're certainly strong. However, it appears that my older brother was victorious. Sorry, Sharpino, I lost to him. Something on your mind, boy? You weren't concentrating at all during our battle. Younger brother, isn't he that the one who stopped Eternatus? Oh, now that I look closely, I believe it is. What a rude child, snatching up our chance to glory like that. According to our sources, I believe that he is also present during the destruction of the magnificent mural our ancestry so artfully created many years ago. What a garish brute, destroying the mural our family had held in such high esteem for so long. Mural? You mean the one that hid the historical ruins of Zamazenta and the others? And hold on a moment, Sharpino wasn't the one who destroyed it? Let us withdraw for now. Next time we shall be in Pokemon that will utterly defeat you. Yes, let's do that. And with that, farewell. Wait, stop! Give back that rusted sword! Hold on, Hop! Ugh, that kid. He's gone and recklessly runs off. At least you're calm, Sharpino. I expected as much. I'm surprised the Hop lost to someone like that. He looked upset about something during the battle. Maybe he had something to do with it. His own rival became the new champion, and his goal vanished before his eyes. You can't help but wonder how he feels about it all. Anyway, Swordwood and Shieldwood, was it? I think I might know something about where those two weirdos went. Shall we go over to the lab in Wedgehurst? Of course. I bet I didn't even have to ask. Okay, we'll meet up later then. I'll head back to the lab. Alright, so that will be us for today. A longer episode than expected, but we did get some post-story started as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, make sure you hit the like button down below, because as always, just of course, greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Pokemon Shield and Sword Let's Play, where now we have two new foes of Shieldbert and Swordward. And yeah, Swordward, I'm sorry, but your hairstyle looks like you got a dick on your head. But guys, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later!